Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 283.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, I wanted to share with you an article about how few wealthy people say they have a will. But this isn't just about wealthy people. It's about everybody, because anybody with significant assets needs to have a will. Certainly people with children, certainly people who are married. And if you have started a job and you've started accumulating some assets, you want to get a will going because you want to have your wishes fulfilled, not what the state determines for your money, because that's what's going to happen. If you don't have a will, if you die what's called intestate, that means that the state you live in is going to give the money to your next of kin, to your parents perhaps, or other relatives if your parents aren't alive anymore, and you may not have the people that you want to receive your money and your possessions get those things, and maybe you want to make a charitable donation. Maybe you want to give a special gift to a special friend. So that's a reason to have a will. And wills don't have to be expensive. Certainly, you can go to LegalZoom.com. If you have assets, under a couple $100,000, you can probably get away with doing it yourself at LegalZoom.com. If you've got, a few $100,000 assets, certainly $500,000 or more, you want to go see an attorney. If you're married, certainly if you have children, you want to see an attorney and have them create a will for you. It's super important, and so many people don't have wills. It's really an issue when people die without a will, and it can cause tremendous stress on families. So I want to share with you this article. This isn't just about wills. This is actually about inheritances and how nowadays a lot of people are going to be inheriting money, but they don't even realize how much they're going to be inheriting. And parents apparently are uncomfortable telling their kids how much they're going to inherit. So it's kind of an interesting article and something to think about if you have significant assets and you have children. It's probably a good idea to get them prepared to deal with money and to get them educated about money, to let them know that they have something coming that they need to be learning about, and perhaps getting a little bit of education from you on what you think about how to manage the money, how you handle it. Do you have a financial advisor? Are you doing it yourself? Do you want them to keep the same investments that you have? Under what circumstances would you want them to sell those investments? You need to have some conversations with your kids about that. So this is a very interesting article on CNBC.com. It says only half of these wealthy individuals say they have a will, and it's written by Robert Frank. He said millionaires are expected to pass down as much as $30 trillion to their children over the next few decades. But a new study suggests that neither wealthy kids nor the parents are ready for that cascade of inheritances. RBC Wealth Management questioned 3,105 people in the U.S., U.K., and Canada with an average net worth of $4.5 million and $500,000 in minimum investable assets. Only about half of the survey's respondents said they had a will, and only 1 in 4 reported having a full strategy for transferring their wealth to the next generation. The firm also found that wealthy parents are waiting far too long to educate their kids about their wealth transfer plans, waiting until they reach age 27 on average. The most common reasons for delay were the parents' lack of preparedness or a fear that the inheritors weren't yet old enough. Quote, despite the volume of money in motion, inheritors are being left in the dark. Most have little to no advanced preparation. Without prior instruction or guidance during the process, individuals find themselves making monetary decisions in a vacuum. It goes on to say, even those who have already received their inheritances may not have been fully prepared, according to RBC. Only 35% of respondents who already received an inheritance were made aware of it ahead of time, the study found. This was true even for the truly rich. Among those worth more than $10 million, less than half were prepared for their inheritance in advance, RBC said. So really interesting. Again, you want to prepare your kids, let them know about the money that is coming, but more importantly, educate them about what to do with it. Educate them about what your wishes are. Do you want them to continue to hold on to these investments? How do they know when to sell these investments, if ever? And who are the advisors that you have that you trust? Maybe make that introduction to them and get to have them know each other, and maybe even bring them along to your investment appointments in the future so that they're starting to learn, they have some education, they have some comfort with knowing what to do with this money. If you haven't yet connected with me on social media, go on over to Twitter and Instagram and find me at Linda P. Jones, or on Facebook at Linda P. Jones fan page. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the podcast, please hit the subscribe button and leave a review and a rating. If you want to get your net worth growing faster, get my 11 quick financial tips to boost your wealth. There are 11 quick things anybody can do to get their net worth growing faster. And who doesn't want to be wealthier sooner? Just get that at my website, lindapjones.com. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.